Hi there folks, Bev, Fitness Pushing 50. I know it's been a long while since we've seen each other. Today I think what I'm going to do is show you some exercises that I like to do to strengthen my neck or prevent neck pain, because personally I have a partially herniated disc between my shoulder blades, and I got that from an injury back in the day. And I need to keep my upper body strong for that reason, because it helps keep that problem at bay. So it's really important to me to do a lot of neck exercises, upper body and back. So after I do strength training or any kind of workout, a couple times a week I try to do these exercises, which I learned in my strength training class, and that is you start with a neck extension, where you stand back here and you bring your head back like this, and then you come back again. You're pressing against that, but when you go back, you actually have to hold it for 3 seconds, and you're going against the pressure of your hand and come back. So you do that about 12 to 15 times, and then the next exercise is going to be the neck flexion, which you put, and I'll give you a side view. You literally press down against your fist. You're contracting your neck muscles, but you got to be very careful. Hold it for a few seconds and come back again. Okay, so that's 12 to 15 reps of that. And then there's the lateral neck extension, where you are pushing against here, against your hand, like that. 1, 2, 3, and then you come back again. See, it's really very simple, but you are contracting your neck muscles, and that's strengthening it. And come back again, and you repeat that on the other side, like that, and come back again. 12 to 15 reps of that. And then the next thing I do is shrugs. So, and the shrugs are pretty easy. I have 2 dumbbells here. These are 10 pounds. You can start with lighter weight than that, whatever you feel comfortable with. And you just squeeze up, hold it for a couple of seconds, and come down. And up, and come down. Right? Okay? So, and then the next one in this series, and that's the final one, is the partial clean and jerk, which you can't see me, but I have the dumbbell down here. I think I should have kept the video a little longer, but I got a slight bend in the knee, and then I'm coming up like this with the weight, and that's as far. Actually, I'm coming up like this with the weight, and that's as far as I go. It's a partial clean and jerk. If it were higher, it would be up here and then come down. But I don't want to go that far. I'm just keeping my arms sort of perpendicular and coming down. And I'm putting tension in my neck as I do that, but you have to be very careful, like I said. Okay, so I'm coming up and come down. I do 12 to 15. Okay, so I'm going to go through that circuit once. But I think I'm going to move you guys so this way you can see me lengthwise. So I will come over here and hope that you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Okay? So I explained, or maybe that's not going to work. Sorry guys. I may cut this. I may cut this tape out and edit it. So, all right, now let's get going. Okay? So, let's do that again. Starting with the neck extension, okay? We're going to do 12 to 15 reps. I'm going to keep my hand back here, and I am I'm using my book as a guide, actually. So I'm keeping my legs a little bit bent, and I actually, maybe you can see from this view, so I am going to come back, 2, 3, come up. That's 1. Back. 2, and back, up, I exhale. Back. 4. I'm pressing against my hands, the strength of my own hands. 5. 6. And I'm contracting my core, by the way. 7. I'm just going to stop at 8. If you feel better, just do it 8 when you start, and then you could work yourself up to 12, and then to 15. Okay? So the next thing I'm going to go in the circuit is the neck flexion. So I get my fist here, and I press and up, and press and up, and press. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I feel that in my neck, but it's really important. I also feel that here, the rhomboids, and that's really, that gives me that tight feeling, and I can feel the contraction in the muscle. It makes me feel stronger, and that prevents me from getting those muscle spasms that I used to get before I strengthened my neck. So this really helps me a lot. Okay, so the next one after that is going to be the lateral neck extension. I'm going to do 8 on one side just so you can see. So that's, I'm pressing, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, and 2, and up, and 3, and 4, and 5, up, and 6, up, and 7, up, and 8, up. That's very tight in here. Okay, I'm going to do the other side. And hold my head here, and I'm pressing down, 2, 3, and come up. And I exhale as I come up. Down, 2, 3, up, down. That's 3, and my core is contracted right now. Up. I think that was 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. I always make, and I click, I always make noises, funny faces when I do that exercise. Okay, the next one is the shrug. I'm going to do 15 of those because this weight is light for me. So I'm going to squeeze up and down and up and down. 3, down and 4, down and 5, down and down, 7, down, 8, 10, 10, down, 11, down, 12, down, 13, down, 14, down, 15, down. Okay, so that's 15. And the last exercise, and you don't have to do that, by the way, with a weight. You can just shrug, and you don't have to even hold it. You can do like fast shrugs. Do this in the morning too. Loosens up your neck and makes it very strong here. I do these all the time, and makes my traps strong. These are the traps, trapezius. Okay, the final one is the partial clean and jerk. Okay, so I am going to basically just bring it up here and down. 2. That's 11. And you notice I'm holding it. 12 at the top. And I'm trying not to swing too much. You're not supposed to swing. I think I was swinging a little bit. But also, and this could be turned into a forearm exercise if you go like this. But this, I'm really trying to strengthen my neck. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing the weight up and I'm holding it. I'm contracting my neck muscles and I'm holding it. And then I'm coming down. So all of this is tight, and I'm not really focusing on the forearms. Okay? So that's the last in the series. You're supposed to do, you could start with 2 to 4 circuits. You go through those 6 exercises. I'll tell you what those exercises again are. So you're 2 to 4 circuits, about 8 to 12 reps of each. You could even go up to 15 if you want. And then there's 1 to 6 exercises. So it would be the neck extension, and then the neck flexion. Remember, that's this. And then after the neck flexion, you're doing the lateral on each side. That's the third one. The fourth one is the shrug. After you do the shrug, then the partial clean and jerk. Okay, so the 6 exercises, you could do 2 circuits and about 12 to 15 of each. The ones without the weights, actually, the neck extension, if you want to do more than 20, you can do like all the way up to 25 if you want to, but it's really it's really up to you. I do this for myself, so find what your comfort zone is. Okay, and that's a good way to prevent neck pain. I'm going to be doing a few more series of these. The next one I'm going to try to do is the lower back, preventing lower back pain. So that one's going to be interesting. I use that all the time, so I wanted to share that with you. That's going to be the next video. So please stay tuned. Thank you for joining me today. Take care.